Let's be honest, guys, LeBron 15s look like Tubular X's. What's going on, guys? Picsoleated here, back at it again with another video. Hope y'all are having a great day. A Nike sneaker just dropped recently that was marketed and promoted heavily because it's associated with one of their most formidable and profitable stars. It's the LeBron 15. This obviously means that it is the 15th signature sneaker LeBron has with the company. He obviously has several lower tier ones as well that aren't part of that number count. He has also been with Nike for 15 years. He has been in the game for 15 years. So this is the 15th, and Nike reportedly took a drastic change in direction with these for good reason as well. We're going to talk about that, and I completely support Nike in doing what they're doing. Now, these are the only LeBrons I own. They're like Zoom Soldier 7s or something, so they're not even part of that number. But I thought I'd put them up here anyway. Yeah, they're really dirty. You can tell I've been wearing them for more than just basketball. I probably should have cleaned them for this video. They just look really gross. Nike, whether they stated directly or not, took a more lifestyle approach to the sneaker. If you look at the last, say, 10 LeBron basketball sneakers, they all speak directly to the language of professional, hardcore basketball shoe without the concern of being designed to be worn off the court. Of course, this isn't normally an issue since most sneakerheads who are into ball shoes will wear their favorite ball shoes off the court anyways. I've done this in the past, and so have countless others. Even non-sneakerheads who just enjoy ball and basketball shoes will wear them off the court, but for the vast majority of the public, the latest basketball shoes are just ball shoes that are worn on the court. Once you're off the court, you take them off, you put on your lifestyle shoes, whether it be Chucks, Vans, MDs, Air Force Ones, Ultra Boost, Flyknit, Racers, and what have you. Basketball has always been a lifestyle for many people, and that's why you see things like those ball is life memes in our everyday culture, because aside from it being funny, it is actually fact. It's truth. There is a kernel of truth in every joke, as they say. So what does this mean for Nike? Well, it's no news that sneaker culture has shifted dramatically in the last 3 to 4 years to a more lifestyle focused outlook. Many people are throwing their basketball shoes, like their Jordan ball shoes, their KDs, their Kyries, and LeBrons to the side in order to wear shoes that are lighter, less bulky, and more breathable when they're out and about. Lately, a lot of lifestyle shoes have been more sleek as well to encompass the looks that would appeal to someone who wears casual or athletic clothing when they're out doing regular lifestyle activities. So it kind of quells the need for ball shoes anyways. Think about it. When you're out doing regular day-to-day activities, not counting an office job where you have to dress up, would you rather wear something bulky like a LeBron or a KD or even a Steph Curry ball shoe? Or would you wear a pair of Flyknit Racers, Ultra Boost, or Air Force One lows? I can't hear you obviously, but you probably picked the latter, right? Who wouldn't? Racers are light and breathable, Ultra Boosts are easy to put on and comfortable, Air Force Ones are just classic and stylish as f. Well, this is what Nike and LeBron are aiming to do with the LeBron 15. LeBron was reportedly very involved in the design process of the shoe. He has a really good working relationship with the main designer of the LeBron shoes at Nike apparently, and you can see he had the same concerns when coming up with the shoe. They were attempting to fuse a shoe that is still a league standard performance basketball shoe with the lifestyle elements of today's sneakers. You can see this with this aesthetically one-piece knit upper that looks like it's really soft to the touch. Don't know if it really is since I don't have it in hand, but you can rest assured it's trademark Nike. Well, not Flyknit. It is being labeled as battle knit. It's got this really dimply look to it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. It kind of looks like an aged alligator or something. Just makes me feel bad for all the grandpa and grandma alligators they had to kill to make these. Kidding, it's just battle knit. No retirement home alligators were harmed in the making of these cloth sneakers. The tech in the midsole is a mix of Max Air and Zoom Air, which I'll be honest sounds super comfortable as fuck. Everything sounds great on paper though, but the problem with these shoes for me, and personally I find it a huge issue, is that they look like Tubular X's. Now I had the Tubular X All-Stars from All-Star Weekend. I still have the box. I don't know where the shoes went. I think someone threw them away or they're just in a very odd place. But if you remember this Adidas shoe, I'll put up a picture. It was pretty damn common last year. I'm not sure if Adidas is still making variations of them, whether it was just a seasonal model or they're still pumping out colorways on these. They're probably coming out with a newer revamped model. As I mentioned earlier, I happened to buy the All-Star exclusives of the shoe. They were glow in the dark. They were kind of cool. They weren't very comfortable, but they got the job done, and the aesthetics were there for the average consumer. But the resemblance to me is uncanny. Just look at the upper and tell me these don't look the same. When I first saw images of the LeBron 15s, I knew immediately what it looked like to me. That one-piece knit upper with the tongue pointing out from the front and the back. Same sock-like characteristics with a flat, chunky looking outsole, laces going straight through the knit. Granted, it's fly wire and the Tubular X had a bit of a cage around it, but the laces still went through the knit too. I'm not going to say Nike ripped off Adidas's design or were even inspired by it. I really don't think they were. The Tubular X isn't the most popular or even a highly praised model from Adidas. It did make the runs during the rise of Adidas, so it wouldn't make sense for them. To me, it wouldn't even make sense for them to take something that wasn't even coveted to begin with, although I'm sure it had some mainstream appeal since it was a more acceptable version of a tubular. But who knows? I'm not trying to bash Nike as a standalone sneaker. It definitely looks great. I've even contemplated buying a pair. I just might, to be honest, but that thought in the back of my mind will definitely be there, that it looks like a Tubular X, and it's not a good thought because one, the Tubular X was an average sneaker overall, comfort-wise and looks-wise, a lower price point, doesn't hold a great premium experience or image in my mind, whereas I'm paying almost twice the price for a sneaker that looks like the Tubular X. This brings down the image of the sneaker in my mind, especially considering it makes me feel like they might have injected a bit of laziness on the off chance that they were directly inspired by that sneaker. And for those of you who hold sentimental value to some of your sneakers the way I do, I'm sure you know that's not a good feeling. Good news for the rest of us though, that shouldn't deter you from buying the sneaker. If you really like it, it has a combination of two really great cushioning technologies, has a very soft but snug and comfortable looking upper while still performing as a basketball shoe. The Tubular X would never be able to do any of those, and there are plenty of dope colorways coming out for these. I'm especially excited to check out the floral print pair with the zipper running across it. With that being said, if you took anything from this video, please hit that like button. Let me know what you think about this sneaker. Are you a fan? Do you not use fans? And please sub for more juicy content. Catch you later. Pixelated out.